If you've ever wondered what your cat gets up to when left to their own devices, you'll be able to find out firsthand all about their adventures in the adorable new game Little Kitty Big City. In this video, I'll be giving a full review of the game and ranking it from decaf to fully caffeinated. This is something we do regularly here at the Indie Brew, so if you're interested in indie game content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's grind this game down and see how it brews. You play as a cat who has accidentally fallen off their balcony during a sunbathing session, and you'll need to figure out how to get home. Being an indoor-only cat, your knowledge is pretty limited, so you'll need to explore the city, seeking out some more weathered, furry, or scaly friends to get advice on how to survive in the big bad world. The story is a true testament to a cat's attention span. While you have the overall goal of getting home safely, you're constantly distracted by different animals and shiny objects, leading you to complete a whole bunch of different quests that often have nothing to do with getting home. The story is immersive and has some really great representations of different animals in their personalities and how they speak. Considering it's a story told pretty much through dialogue bubbles, it's actually quite entertaining and immersive, and of course brings all the cute and wholesome vibes. So, for story, I'm rating Little Kitty Big City as fully caffeinated. Little Kitty Big City is an adventure exploration sim at its core. You step into the paws of a cat and are given a range of different kitty maneuvers to interact with the world. You'll need to master the art of jumping, balancing precarious ledges, pouncing, crawling, and more as you explore, with a whole range of different mechanics at play. The game has a few main sections. You have your main quest, getting home, and there are various different quests within that will help you get there. You need to collect and eat fish to power yourself up enough to climb all the way back up to your apartment, and with some of the fish in tricky positions, you'll spend a decent amount of time attempting to outrun shopkeepers and avoid dogs whilst chomping down some fishy goodness. Alongside the main quest, there are also side quests for various animals. You'll probably find yourself wondering why you agreed to help Father Duck find his ducklings, or a dog find his missing lucky tennis balls, but they're an extra bit of fun that usually reward you with a cute collectible hat. Which brings me to the last point. There are collectibles. You'll have a huge range of cute and totally wearable hats to collect as you explore, as well as a few other things you can collect or work towards. You'll need to master your swiping to get the soccer balls into the back of the right nets, and take naps in the optimum napping positions to gain different achievements with their own unique rewards. And all the little collectible quests will certainly keep the achievement hunter occupied. I did find that the jumping mechanic can sometimes be a little bit weird with the camera angle, but once you get used to it, it's pretty good, and the game does a good job of restricting where you can go via obstacles. This game is seriously packed with so many different things to do and quests to complete, and there's a huge variety to the different things you can do. So for gameplay, I'm rating Little Kitty Big City as fully caffeinated. I played Little Kitty Big City via Game Pass with a controller and had pretty minimal issues when playing the game. It is recommended to use a controller, and I can pretty confidently say that it is definitely optimized for controller, so I would recommend playing this one with a controller. The only real drama I had with the game was using the drag functionality, which didn't really work very well for me, but otherwise I had $0. Overall, Little Kitty Big City performed really well and was a pretty painless playing experience. So for performance, I'm rating Little Kitty Big City as juiced. The design of Little Kitty Big City is positively adorable. The cat design is amazing, the movement and mannerisms are literally spot on, and you really do feel like you're playing as a real cat. I found myself laughing out loud at some of the little cat owner Easter eggs in the game, like the water and the cucumbers, if you know, you know, and who wouldn't want to screech at something yuck. The soundtrack is amazing, creating the perfect atmosphere to cause chaos in, featuring some great tunes from Riley Koenig, and it's also available to purchase separately so you can get your kitty chaos on whenever you like. Just maybe don't listen to it in the car. The sound effects add that extra dimension and bring the game to life, balancing out all the elements to provide a game that feels cohesive and, more importantly, adorable. This is a game that really captures the wholesome and cozy vibes with the side of chaos in its design. So for design, I'm rating Little Kitty Big City as fully caffeinated. Little Kitty Big City is a pretty unique spin on an exploration adventure game. While a lot of the mechanics like jumping from platform to platform aren't necessarily new concepts, the interpretation of them in a cat-like way really creates a game that feels totally different. You could compare it to other games like Stray, but the cute and wholesome vibes combined with the chaotic city setting really give it a unique feel. Overall, it's really a game that brings a new cozy spin on exploration and cat games. So for Originality, I'm rating Little Kitty Big City as fully caffeinated. Little Kitty Big City is a cute and wholesome game with a kitty spin that really lets you live out the perfect kitty life. Whether you like causing mayhem and knocking pots off ledges or carefully avoiding everything to be polite, this is a game with something for everyone. Little Kitty Big City is family friendly, so it's a great choice for the younger gamer in your life with a playtime of about 3 hours, and it's available on Steam, Xbox including Game Pass, and on Switch right now. We've ground the beans, we've carefully weighed and pressed the grinds and brewed this game down. Now it's time for a taste test. Little Kitty Big City is fully caffeinated. Little Kitty Big City is available now. You can find the links in the description below. And if you're looking for some other amazing indie games to check out, click here for some more recommendations. Until next time, stay caffeinated.